continue being I say y'all got
Give a shout out to Money Brown TV from the Punchline.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on Naoya the Monster, taking on Emmanuel, Manny Rodriguez, the Puerto Rican, you know, and the Unification for the WBA and the Ibf Bantamweight titles, world titles. Naoya, man, what can I say about this man? In my opinion, the best at the division. The best at the division. A killer, a sniper, a strong shooter, power, boxing skills, and I think he got a high IQ. You know, I like this man. I like him a lot. One of my favorite fighters in the world, and on a pound-for-pound list. There's no way you can deny it. There's no way you can deny it. You know, a champion in 3 different weight classes and only 15 fights, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and he's a killer, man. He's a killer. You know, he might have 17 fights. I gotta look and see, but I know he's somewhere around that mix. But he's a hell of a fighter, a hell of a puncher. We've seen him destroy Carlos Payana, in 1 round. You know, we're taking on this man right here. You know, Manny Rodriguez, one hell of a fighter. I like Manny. I like him a lot. But we know Manny had got a close call in his last fight, but nonetheless, he got the nod. Still the IBF champion. The IBF Bantamweight world champion. You know what I mean? Can't take that away from him. You know, hell of a fighter. Now he's up against his toughest test ever. You see what I'm saying? His toughest test ever. And I'm looking to see how he perform, man. I'm looking to see how he perform. You know, some people rise to the occasion when you're in there with high elite level. You know what I mean? The elite level. And that's exactly what he's in there with. You know? But he's undefeated as well. You know? A champion in his right. And you got to respect him like a champion. You know? Puerto Rican, stand up, Puerto Rico. Stand up, Puerto Rico. You got your champion in the ring, man. Saturday night, May 18th, your champion's in the ring. Rep for him. Rep for him. It's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be a hell of a fight. You know? And Naoya working his ass off. Always coming up prepared, never cutting no corners, never not leaving no stone unturned. And when he get in there, he's all business. You know, you can tell by his Japanese culture that he don't play around. Salute to Japan. Salute to Japan. You know, they go get in that ring. Naoya going in there to seek and destroy as usual. I think he's 17-0 with 15 knockouts, or somewhere around there, man. But he's going in there to seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. That's his whole mentality. That's why I like watching him. He don't want to leave it to the judges. You know, every time he go into that ring, he's looking for a knockout. You know, a knockout. And for him to be so small, he packs a punch. You know what I mean? He packs a punch. Just ask his last 15 opponent that he knocked out, man. You know, like I say, he is on my pound-for-pound list and one of my favorite fighters to watch. You know, Manny's coming out with a mountain to climb. But like I say, he's the champion as well, so you cannot deny him his right. You cannot deny him his right. You cannot deny him the respect that he's deserved. Because we know in this boxing game, it's not easy. And to become world champion, you got to be something special. Something special. You know? But it's going to be one hell of a fight, man, because Manny got that Puerto Rican blood. He ain't backing down. He understands what he's up against. And I'm quite sure he putting in the right work to get the right results. You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 19-0, 12 knockouts. That's a hell of a resume. That's a hell of a resume. But now he's up against the top, like I say, the top tier of the division. The elite of the elite. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no bigger than this. You know, if you can get in there and beat Naoya, you become a star. You become a star. You take all this thunder from Japan and around the world that he's been, you know, building for himself. See what I'm saying? Yes, man, he has his own fan base in his right. But we know Naoya and what comes with him, man. We know him and what comes with him. So I'm looking forward to this fight, yo. I'm looking forward to this fight. We know the winner is going to face Nonito Donaire. We seen what Donaire did to my homeboy Stephon Young. You know, it was a hell of a fight. But my guy got careless, dropped his hand, and Nonito made him pay. You You know, it's nothing more to say. It was a good fight, but on the championship level, you got to be ready for everything. You know, and I talked to my guy, Stephon Young. He's still in great spirits. Nothing to hold his head low about. He understood the opportunity, didn't have a full training camp, didn't have the right sparring partners. But in this boxing game, you cannot turn down certain opportunities. When something like that presents itself to you, you must take it. And I commend my brother for taking that. I commend him for feeding his family. I commend him from daring to be great and not bagging down. You know, in a position to where the series probably could have been lost. You know, the series probably could have been lost if Stephon didn't step in. So y'all salute my brother, man. Y'all salute my brother. I know there's a lot of cats out here hating on him, talking about how he got knocked out, this, that, and the third. It's boxing, baby. It comes with the territory. He take it on the chin here, man. But know one thing, he will be back, and he will be world champion. That's a fact. That's a fact. But, you know, the winner will face Nonito Donaire. I'm looking forward to it being Naoya. You understand me? I'm looking forward to being Inoue Naoya to go in there and face Nonito Donaire. I believe that he's just on a different level. I believe that his skills are just superb. You know, not saying Manny is not a good fighter, because I do believe in Manny, but what I see from Naoya is just different. It's just different. Like I say, he's the #1 bantamweight out there. I thought it would be him and Ryan Burnett in the end, you know, but I guess it's Nonito Donaire and him. We all know Nonito got the title from Ryan Burnett when Ryan Burnett twisted his back, some pop, or he got. I didn't do my research to understand what the situation was, but he hurt something in his back, and Nonito became champion. But you can't knock it. I like Nonito, a down-to-earth man, a real man. He don't talk about nobody. He don't bash nobody. Go about his business the right way. He take a loss. He take it like a man, and he bounce back. And that's all you can ask for. But when you're going up against Naoya, the monster, that Japanese killer, that Japanese samurai, you understand me? You better be ready. You better be ready. You better put in some work, because he's not going to play with you. He's not going to play with you. Like I said, Japan, stand up. Manny Brown loves Japan. You understand me? I love Japan. You know? But once you get in that ring with Naoya, you better be in shape. You better been and did your rounds. You better been and did your cardio. You know, you better been and got your strength up, worked on your chin, worked on your body. You understand? And worked on a great game plan to try to negate what he got for you. Because once he get in the ring, man, like I say, at any moment he can hit with that power. He can hit with that power. The man hits with a different type of power at bantamweight. You know, Nonito cracking with some power at bantamweight as well. But Naoya is cracking with some power. You understand? And in my opinion, he's getting better and better and better. You know? And once you got that, and knowing the outcome of this fight will make you a unified champion, going to fight for that third title, oh man, that's motivation in himself. That's motivation in himself. And I'm not saying Manny not coming to here to fight Puerto Rico. I'm not saying that at all. Manny loves Puerto Rico. But I'm just calling it how I see it. You know what I mean? I got to call a spade and call it down the middle. Can Manny win this fight? You're absolutely right. He is a fighter. He is a confident fighter. He's an undefeated fighter. And nothing in his head is saying he's going to lose. That's why he's a warrior. That's why he's a gladiator. You know, we just spectators on the outside looking in, baby. We just on the outside looking in. But we just giving our 2 cents on what we see. And what I see Naoya being victorious. You know, I see him being victorious. The man is just bad, yo. He's bad. He might become the greatest Japanese boxer of all time. You know, those are the type of skills he possesses, man. You know, and Nonito Donaire, you know, been rooting for Naoya. I think Naoya been rooting for Nonito Donaire. When they meet up, it become an all-Asian event, you know. Japan versus the Philippines. And that's a special thing. That's a special thing, man. It's going to be a hell of a fight between 2 high-class fighters. We know Nonito on the downfall. Well, let me phrase that. That's the wrong word. Nonito declined a little bit. He's not the same Nonito of old, but he still can fight his ass off. You know, this is no knock on Rodriguez, and I know you don't look too far ahead of a fight until it's over with. This is just me speculating. This is just Manny Brown speculating, Puerto Rico. I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen. It's just what I think going to happen. But I do think Naoya will be victorious, and him and Nonito will meet up. And it's going to be a nice fight, man. It's going to be a nice fight. Nonito like to fight. Naoya is a smarter fighter, the younger fighter. I think he's the more, I ain't gonna say more explosive because Nonito can punch, but I think he's the more precise, precise. I think having Nonito go get it in, but I do see Naoya catching Nonito and maybe knocking him out and maybe return him, I think Naoya might return Nonito Donaire. But nonetheless, I understand he got to get past Rodriguez first. It's not an easy task, It's not an easy task, but it's one I think he will pass, It's a test I think he will pass, you know what I mean? And we're going to look forward to it, man. We're going to look forward to it. The Super Series is on fire. The bantamweights are attached. I love it, I know Tay got knocked out. I'm sorry about that. He still got his title. But the thing is, this will be a firefight. It will be a firefight. It will be one that we enjoy. It will be entertaining. You can put your stamp on that. And we know Josh Taylor on the court as well. So it's a nice card, man. May 18th is going down. It's going down. I'm looking forward to this fight. Like I say, I got Naoya being victorious. I got Rodriguez holding his own, being a man. But it's going to be a hell of a fight. And I think Naoya knocks him out around the 7th or the 8th. Just my opinion. I think Naoya knocks him out around the 7th or the 8th. But it will be entertaining for as long as it lasts. For as long as it lasts. I wish them both good luck. I want them both to come out with great health to get back to their family, because we know this boxing game is, is dangerous. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, just give us a good fight. Just give us a good fight. So to them, man, y'all tune in May 18th. Enjoy this fight. Don't miss it. It's one for the year. And we go enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it. Until then, this your boy Manny. This the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's in the description. And I'll be back with another one, family.